Hello, this is Sonja from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. I'm continuing my journey in my Thankful 30. I'm very behind, but I want to finish it. I really feel it's such a enjoyable project, so I don't want to neglect it, not finishing it. So I'm pushing on. And I want to finish it and I want to show it to you. Now, today's prompt is day number 19. It is, you are thankful for a community. And I've chosen our church because that is a big community I'm part of. My journaling says today I'm thankful for this community, which I call my church. We've been worshiping here for over 10 years, and I'm starting to feel like part of the furniture, so to speak. It's really like an extended family. This is where we as a family worship and serve together. It is so lovely to be part of this community. We are like any family, having ups and downs. We work together and we play together. We are not perfect, but we are made perfect by the grace of God. So yeah, that is how I feel. Now on the one side, you've seen that I've put a little sort of ribbon there at the bottom, and I've put a little heart clip there, paper clip there at the top. And I had a little ink splotch there, and on the left-hand side, so I put that illustrated, or I don't actually know if it's illustrated 5 printable. It's like sort of an autumn leaf there just to cover up that splotch. In the meantime, I've done all my journaling, all my day cards beforehand because I want to keep the videos as short as possible so I can put more days in. So I don't want to waste time by stamping and putting numbers on. So I've done number 19, day number 19. I'm just putting a photo of like the inside, which was taken once of our church service. I mean, it's not the most riveting photo, but that's sums this community obviously up to me, and I've put their home sweet home because it definitely is our second home from home. We're literally living there. So yeah, I'm just thankful for this community. Thank you for to be part of it. Thank you that my kids are happy there, that they love going to church, that there's a vibrant youth group. And yeah, we are really serving as a family there together. We all have our responsibilities. We all have our ministries we're serving in. And yeah, it's wonderful to be part of it. I've put pop a beautiful little rose of Maggie Holmes, the Heritage Collection there, on the corner of the photo. And I've put some golden washi tape there. At the end, I didn't really like the golden washi tape. It was too busy at the top there, but I couldn't take it off because it was going to take some of the photo off. So I just put some ribbon on top of it, those type of lace ribbon just to dull it a little bit of down. And then I'm just putting it on the other side also to bring a little bit more emphasis there. Or actually, am I doing it? No, I've actually decided against it. Sorry. So that completes day number 19. So I'm swiftly moving on to day number 20. The prompt was something that makes your life easier. Now, I've put a photo of a coffee in a magazine going out for coffee, but it doesn't really sort of say what it is. What makes my life much easier is the fact that I'm a stay-at-home mom, that I don't have to go out for work. That really, really makes my life much easier. So that's why, hence, I've put the coffee with the magazine going to a coffee shop. I mean, that's definitely doesn't sum up my life, but you know what I mean. It's sort of, I don't have to go to a 9-to-5 job. So my journaling is, I'm so thankful for being a stay-at-home mom, and it makes my life so much easier. I do not take it for granted for 1 minute. I'm so grateful. Though we definitely have to make a lot of compromises for this to happen, it's worth every sacrifice. I love being at home with my kids and being called a homemaker. It does not bother me a bit. I honestly have no desire to go back to work. This just gives me space to breathe and to be able to do what I think is worthwhile. I so look in admiration to women who have to juggle career and home. They are superhuman. So yeah, I just really don't take it for granted. I'm so thankful that I can stay at home. It really makes my life easier. As I said, I look with admiration to women who has to juggle a home and a career. I actually don't know how they do it. Really, I take my hat off for them. So I'm just thank you that I can take a breather. I can sort of decide what's important to me, and I can do it, pursue it. So yeah, I've just popped a little home there on the photo, which obviously sort of represent that I'm a homemaker, and I do mean it. I don't mind at all being called a homemaker. It really doesn't bother me at all. I know some women's got a big issue with it if they say, oh, you're just a homemaker. I'm so happy with it. I don't have any desire to be anything else. I'm just content. This is what the Lord has called me to do, and I'm happy. So I'm also putting a cluster of flowers around the photo, and I put a pink doily at the back, a heart doily, just to Yeah, just bring a little bit pinkness and happiness to this layout. And at the bottom, I put word fetty, busy but blessed, and I put this cute little adorable little cup with a heart, a little coffee cup there, just to sort of bring the theme of the coffee in this layout. And then I'm going to put the on top of happy with a heart, but unfortunately I tore the sticker, so I'm trying to patch it together. It doesn't actually look very good. I wonder if I shouldn't really take it off, but for the meantime it's on there. I've done my journaling or my day card already, 20. And yeah, we are moving swiftly on day 21. And this prompt is a favorite quote. So now this quote it's a beautiful, beautiful quote. It says, life can never be dull again when once we've thrown our windows open wide and seen the mighty world that lies outside and whisper to ourselves this wondrous thing we wanted for the business of the king. And it's from Rita A. Snowden. And I just absolutely love this quote. My journaling says this is one of my favorite quotes. I almost started crying when I read it for the first time. It was printed in front of a Precepts Bible study course we did. It is so true. How can life ever be dull if we make ourselves available for the work of the King? It is the recipe for enjoyment, contentment, and meaningful life. I truly want to live my life like that. Yeah, that's true. Life can never be dull if you open yourself to serve God and serve other people. Your life will be enriched. You will have an exciting life. I truly, truly believe that. So yeah, I'm just bringing lots of prettiness to this page. I backed it with a little alphabet card at the back and a blue hard doily. And now I just bring that little scripted word love, because I love this quote. It's one of my favorite. And I pop a cute little paper clip there at the top, just to bring a little bit of cuteness and texture to this page. I've done my day card already, which says blessings. It's also a Webster free printable. And then for no rhyme or reason, I'm just popping a little swan there at the top. I'm trying to get, obviously I cut loads of ephemera from the Maggie Holmes printables, from the Auburn Lane, and from the, that's actually from Pink Paisley, but then also from the Heritage Collection. So I'm trying to use everything up. So some of the ephemera is not always going to make sense, but as I said, I don't really want to now print loads of things out and start cutting again things. Which yeah, my this little booklet is nearly done. So yeah, I don't want to now do too much now for that. So yeah, I've pop a small little swan there at the bottom, which is sort of representative for the bigger swan there. Now, moving on to day 22, that is, you had to do your favorite verse. My favorite verse of my live verse is Hebrews 13, verse 5 to 6. It says, do not worry about money, because I will never leave and forsake you. And it's Hebrews 13, verse 5. What can mere man do to you? And I just said my favorite verse is Hebrews 11, verse 5 to 6. I'm so thankful for this. It was a verse I held onto when my husband lost his job. The Lord said to me, do not worry about money, because I will never leave you or forsake you. What can mere man or any life situation do to you? I clung to that verse during those days. The Lord is faithful. He provided in his timing and his way for my husband with a job. I praise him. Yeah, that is really true. That is a verse I held onto during tough times in our life. And the Lord truly provided. He didn't provide it in the way I might have thought and my timing, but He did provide it. And during our time, we were never without food. We were never without money. We always had something to eat. And it is just a testimony of His faithfulness. At the bottom, I've done this scrabbling words. I just spelled out verse, and I pop a purple little ribbon there at the top. And then the other side, I'm just going to pop my verse, which I've just screenshot from probably from a Pinterest entry, and then I'm just going to pop the photo on top of that, and I've backed it with a purple little sort of another purple, pink, and white polka dot cardstock from also the Heritage Collection. So I'm going to pop this purple ribbon and this beautiful lace. I just bought it at the local little craft shop. It's beautiful. It looks almost antique, but it's not. It's just a normal lace I bought at the craft shop. And I'm going to pop that at the bottom. And then I'm going to put this beautiful purple ribbon on top of it, just to bring a little bit more purpling in. The purple and the orange not necessarily looking very good together, but I've decided just to keep it like that, because I've already, on the other side of the orange is obviously my photo of the previous entry. So rather than changing anything, I just thought I'm going to stick with that at the moment, so nobody will really notice. So I just got on with it. Now with the leftover little ribbon, I've decided to make a little sort of a little bunting flag, or why do you, yeah, little flag there at the top, which I can just going to use up there. I staple it together just to keep it together. I wanted to staple it on the paper, then I realized now it's going to see through to the other side, so I just decided to add it with double-sided tape. I've done already my journaling card, which is just a Felicity Jane journaling card, and I'm popping it in my book to show you how it looks. And we are moving now over to the next prompt, which is day 23. Yes, this is my second book which I've made. So the second prompt is I'm thankful for a sunny day. Now I chose a wedding photo because the story is as follow. It says, today I'm thankful for a sunny day. The day I'm thinking of is my wedding day. Naively, I decided to get married during April in Cape Town. Now looking back, it was a very risky decision. It is autumn and can be cold and rainy here. The week leading up to our wedding was rainy and wet, but God bless us on our wedding day with a beautiful sunny autumn day in Cape Town. The very next day it rained again, so I'm thankful for that specific sunny day. So yeah, I was really thankful for that sunny day because I was a bit nervous. The week before that was quite rainy and cold. And then when we woke up on that Saturday morning for my wedding day, it was this beautiful sunny autumn day. It was actually a very, very pleasant day. I mean, could easily walk with my wedding dress, which was quite a summery wedding dress, and I wasn't cold. It got a little bit chilly in the evening, but by that time we were already in our reception hall, so it didn't really matter. So yeah, I'm thankful for that day. And as I said, the very next day it was starting raining again. So it was almost as if God just wanted to bless me with this beautiful sunny day that day. So I was thankful for that. It's not the greatest photo because obviously those days we didn't have digital photos, so I just took a photo of that photo. So it's a bit faded and doesn't look very sunny on that photo, but it was a really beautiful day. So I'm just popping that word beautiful at the bottom, and I've backed it with a yellow little ticket, which I just want to bring a little bit more of yellow into that spread because that was sort of the colors I went with is yellow. I've put that hello lovely because it almost looked like a sun shining. I put that on the one side of the photo just to represent almost sun, and I put yellow bow clippy there at the top. And now we're moving to day 24. Now day 24, the prompt was I'm thankful for my happy space. It's actually a place you're thankful for. Now, I'm thankful for my happy space, i.e. my craft room. This place makes me really happy. It's just it's just off my kitchen. So while I'm cooking or doing homework, I can just quickly pop in and do a little bit of crafting. I like that it is not closed off but part of the home, so I do not feel left out. It is so lovely to have the opportunity to be creative and make something pretty to remember. I feel thankful to have this creative space. Yeah, this place really makes me happy. When I walk into my kitchen and I pop around there and I see my projects there and I see just my craft room where I feel just happy, where I can be creative. This is really a place that makes me happy. On the left-hand side, I've just backed my journaling with cardstock. What I was thinking the whole time, I wanted to use, you will later see this pink net. I wanted to put that at the back of my journaling to bring a little bit of texture in it, but I forgot completely to do it. There I discovered. And now I'm trying to get the cardstock off, but then I realized I'm just going to ruin everything. So then I decided, okay, how can I use it? And I thought I'm going to cut it in a strip, and I'm going to sort of almost concertina fold it up just to bring a little bit of texture and make actually use of this, because it just reminds me of being crafty, using all these elements and things like that. So there I just show you I've done a rectangular long strip, and now I'm just zigzagging it on top of that double-sided tape. On my right-hand side, I've backed my photo with a blue doily because I wanted to bring a little bit of blueness because of the photo. And I've popped a cute little paper clip at the top. It's all just remind me of crafting. I wanted to bring a little bit of craft elements on this paper, on this spread, because as I said, it's my happy place. Obviously my YouTube channel's name is Happy Space, but this is really my happy space. So I was thinking the whole time of putting the pom-poms on, but then I thought afterwards it's going to be a bit of overkill now having on both sides these elements. So I've decided to pop some of these Maggie Home printables. I think they're from the Bloom collection. Or yeah, I think it's from the Bloom collection. And I'm just playing around to see what flowers I'm going to put on there. I decided to put these beautiful roses. I just love the Maggie Home roses. It's so understated and pretty and vintage. Yeah. There's also Felicity Jane journaling card, which I've done already the day for. So I'm just popping that now back in my album to show you. Now this completes this entry. My last video will be hopefully the last of this Thankful 30. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you do, give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed, I'll really appreciate it. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.